Hello, everybody. Hello, Rays. Hello, Dog. Hello, Goji. Hello, everyone else looking deep and dog in the shadows. I hope you're all going super duper well. That does bunk me. Okay, good. That does bunk me. Yes. Who's ready for a little bit of Ace Attorney? That's what we're playing. That's what we will be doing. That's what we're kicking about feet and just being like, ooh, who done it? Who did it? Who did it? And I reckon you all know the answer. The answer is Maya. Maya did it. The answer is all the questions. Who organized all the murders? It was Maya. Sorry to spoil you all the games. Even the ones where Maya wasn't born yet, it was still Maya. Yeah, that's right, chat. That's right. Through weird time travel shenanigans, everything that's ever bad that has happened in this game happened because of Maya. Never found guilty because we're such a good. Never found guilty though. We're such a good defense, so we can get them off. And mostly through the Declaration of Independence. That shouldn't even be in this country with a wad of chewing gum. Exactly. Hi, Wright. You did a quack. 9 out of 10 doctors recommend watching a Chaster mushroom stream. And the other one's a quack. The other one's on quack, actually, more specifically. It's like, the doctor has a serious quack abuse issues. I know, it's appalling. It's appalling. You know what else is appalling? My next pun that's gonna come out of my mouth. I bet you. Love me some quack. I know. Go down to the local park. Go down to your local park. Find some local quack dealers. Feed them, pay them in bread, and they'll give you a nice, good old-fashioned quack. They'll give you a nice quack right there. That's right, chat. They'll give you a nice quack and be a-okay with it. I did some minor updating of my my OBS setup, but I did also forget to what's the magic word? Like restart my internet today because I was just kind of flustered and I was like and that's the issue with me. It gets some days I just get a little bit flustered and I can't do shit. That's right, Chad. You too can be flustered and shit. That's right, chat. Look at these two identical men that are the exact same model with absolutely no difference between them. Look at that. Look how bright green that is. High Court of Kurain. Accused lobby. Apparently Maya looks exhausted. Can't blame her. Nick, I was thinking about it all day yesterday. I never properly asked you to defend me, did I? Doesn't matter. I'm on this case till the bitter end. I know. That's why I wanted to officially ask for your help. Ah, fuck yeah, Maya. You got it, Maya. Let's do this. We gotta wrap this up and get back home so you can make your dream show come true. The Steel Samurai vs. the Plume Punisher, right? Oh, shit. Will Will Powers be the Steel Samurai? I hope he is. You look as though you did not sleep last night, Bob. Face is written all over your face. How can you expect to put on a respectable defense like that? I'm all fired up, raring to go. Objection. I guess Maya's not the only one who's looking exhausted. Wright doesn't seem in the best spirit today herself. Go ahead and fake confidence now while you're still able. But I will see to it that your last rites are read to you this day. Oh, okay. Okay. Guess it was just my imagination. Was it your imagination there, Phoenix? Was it? Phoenix, Arizona? Was it your fucking just your imagination? Ready, Nick? I bet you he's so ready. Okay, Maya, let's head on in. Hell yes, Chad. Let's tear the what's his face? Let's tear the prosecution to shame. Chad, you may find him kind of cute. He is, unfortunately, I think the least engaging of all the, prosecutors we've had. He is just kind of boring. And not even very good. The defense is ready, Your Majesty. The prosecution is ready. Let's begin without further ado. Oh, no prayers this time, Prosecutor Sadamahi. I already offered my prayers to the latest victim during my live visit to the crime scene. Being that accused has already been found guilty of the first murder. Let us hasten his trial so that we may put this dead lawyer walking out of his misery. Yeah, this is what he thinks. He only is just a slimy asshole. He's just like, I just want to kill people. They're gonna try and pull some dramatic thing, but unless he's like legitimately just like fighting, he is just like putting a mask on and fighting things. I don't think he's good enough to be like, he's not that much of a compelling person. They should be punished for the murder of Perez a lot. I hear that the victim prayed a lot. Puree, puree, parade, puree, parade, naughty Play-Doh. Devout victims of Koreanism. In the lowest level of hell, the hell of tickling would not be in punishment enough. Oh my god, I'm already tired, but I want to watch stream and finish my shark. Shark? You got a shark? What terrible fate awaits her? The hell of tickling sounds like... Baligapong. Baligapong. Balgipong. There she will suffer by the gulam of Pulematon. Of jargon of Pulematon. Okay. So they were just making making paper mache sharks. Ooh, fun. Okay, so they were just, it's a pun on just a mere thought that such a terrible place exists. Yeah, no, you're just cute, but not for me. He's not for me either. He's too much of a, like, he honestly feels like he's just very bloodthirsty. Now then, please continue minus the part about the terrible hell that awaits the accused. As you wish. The victim of the heinous crime was the high priest's disciple Perez a lot. But bake me say sharks, fuck yeah. He has been under the training under the high priest while living at the priest's home. I met him a number of times, and he seemed like an earnest young man. Remember, chat, make sure you are drinking some water, especially if you're just vibing. Every 30 seconds, drink 1 milliliter, drink like 20 mils of water. Oh, damn. The murder occurred at the Plaza of the Devotion during the purification rite. Bold crime carried out in the plaza full of faithful deep in prayer. Boo, 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 boo. The warbird dagger was found. Victims of a bag. The stabbing caused a spinal cord injury that killed him instantly. The warbird dagger's Lady Kira, weapon of choice. That's okay. We have already established that the accused prints were on the murder weapon. Incredibly damning evidence in and unto itself. No, I didn't do it. Hold your tongue, being that the accused Maya Fey is a serial killer. Oh my god, Pepsi Max Gry with a bottle of meat. Got a bottle with me pizza. Fuck yeah, Pepsi Max is like the best cola you can get at the moment. I mean, I'm sure there's like some bougie art. It's the best cola you can get for cheap without a shadow of a doubt. But like, I bet there's like some really fancy ass fucking bougie shit cola that's like top of the like, oh my god, damn. The accused is innocent, nothing could convince me otherwise. Oh fuck yeah, Phoenix, after all, was packed with worshippers. How can my clients possibly committed the murder without a single witness? He's gonna nod his head, it's like, Fingerprints one that alone is enough to render a verdict. Are you an idiot? Are you an idiot? He isn't, okay. But well, the benevolence conducts a seance will be clear for all to see. May I have a word? Yes. Divine. Oh, he's gonna try and cancel it. Benevolence. Stop right there, Prosecutor Sadamahi. That is my wish. Forgive me for overstepping my bounds. Bob, Ted, have you made peace with your fate? For now, for you will be on your knees. Nah, I'm on the Pepsi Max grind. I accept your challenge. Weapons at my disposal. Okay, courtroom record. What do we have? We have photo of the rebel hideout. We have the photo of the rebel hideout. Okay. Durst demonstrates big strength of the, okay. That. Poem given to Lady Kira, the Wright. Statement of Lady Festival. Brand new, some written on it. Boo, 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 boo. She has the unique watch, so she's a big fan of Lady Kira. She has the Steel Samurai watch, so it's probably her. The one I think is the murderer is Believe in Me. Believe in Me. I reckon she is the murderer. I reckon Believe in Me. Let us begin. Nana. Okay, do I get to skip this? Oh, for me, the best cheap color is LA Eyes, and the best color I've ever had was an all-natural color with oh my god. Oh my god, smoked blue gum eucalyptus. Oh my fucking god, $15 a cup? Damn, that's some...
Everyone here be clear, and our ears be unstopped. Oh, dance of devotion, guide the victim's soul to me, so that we may receive their final memories in the pool of souls.
Okay, does she dance, or do we... Oh, she does dance. Do you want to see the dancing, chat? Chat, do you want to see the dancing or not? Because it goes for like a minute. That sounds like pretty good, but also $15 a cup, I probably will never try. LA Ice. La Ice. La LA Ice. It's also not particularly the most engaging thing to watch. At least there's a skip button. Chat, what do I do? Someone tell me. Because otherwise I'm just gonna skip in like 20 seconds, like 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3 skips, please. Okay, thank God. Because if she dances around that entire thing, it like lasts like a couple of minutes. Blue, 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 blue. Why isn't anything synced to her? Your benevolence, what in the world? Oh no. Just as I thought. Wait, what does he know that we don't? The contents of today's sort. After all, it's customary for prosecutors to verify it beforehand. Come to think of it. For praise a lot. Custom for prosecution to review the contents before our trial begins. And then stopped her performing it here. However, she insisted that it be done. She wished to try it one more time here in the Hall of Justice. It would appear is tired from a manifold duty. Will not answer my call. I do not know why. Oh, I feel bad for her. Has already taken into account the preparation for today. I'm fully capable of pure... Okay. He says that, but... It's gotta be a bunch of circumstantial evidence at best. This is bad. It was my only and one and only hope. Your Majesty, your benevolence said she isn't tired. Shouldn't we find out why the divination seance failed? How curious, Wright. Why have you suddenly taken keen interest? Yes, explain yourself. It's for shedding light on the accused crimes. Poise everything. You should fear it, not plead for it. I mean, I believe in my client. Plus, yesterday, someone told me something changed my mind. It was once thought of as just another piece of evidence. If we correctly... through careful analysis, then why would it would lead us to the truth behind what really happened? It's true. It is just another piece of evidence. And when the truth will show that my client, Maya Fey, is innocent. Hey, Jessica, could you tell me how non-binary works? It can mean that you're either you don't identify as like the binary. You don't identify fully as a male. You don't identify fully as a female. You're somewhere in between. Or agendered in a case where you don't identify as any. You can be anywhere along the gender spectrum. I'm gender fluid, so I go cycling between the two sides. Tells to fall back on. Maya, please, you're not helping. How dare you? The voice of my tower is supposed to be feared, not that. Oh, yeah. I didn't explain it well, but it's like that's just upon the royal priestess. It would be nice not to burden her any further. I would feel that they can pose no counter argument without the sounds. That was suddenly controlled by bells, and your cursor by bop. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, we're back now. I wish I knew what the fuck happened, but, I saw that disappeared. It disappeared, like, a whole, like, 30, 40 seconds. Whole, 20 seconds. It's like, God damn it. I think I do need to just turn my internet off and then back on again. Just something to reset it. I might do that. I forgot to find a way to make the heaven or a toast. Thank you. Why you bobbed head? I will not be the last to see of me. Now then, provide an outline of the case. Okay, provide an outline. Very well, lead detective. If the lead detective would come to the stand. Who's up? It's Emma. Hello, Emma. Sorry, Mr. Wright. Detective Sky, understand that you wish to save the accused of the defense. They are your friends, after all. But the only way to save them now, why does the judge's head look like a bit like a dick? I think it's just the hat, honestly. And it's a bald head. By giving their souls a chance to burn their taint away in the eternal flames. You're kind of right, yeah. This guy. Don't worry about me. You just do your job. Nick will figure something out. Eventually. Right. Thanks, Miss Fate. Oh, very brave. I mean, please respond. He does kind of resemble a dick, doesn't it? It really does. Witness testimony. Boom, boom. Bang. Overview of the second murder. Puree Zealot. He had been trading under the High Priest, living in his house for 2 years. The High Priest's body... widow has identified the victim's body. He may have been mistaken for a rebel due to connection to the High Priest. I see how something does make sense. I was just wondering how much the police have actually looked into Acolyte Zealot. May just prove a key. Well, it's just a hunch. If I can figure out why it failed, maybe she could try again. Okay, we gotta put holes in everything. Oh, I don't, mate. I will. You don't. The fuck is wrong with you? Keep topics like relevant to stream. Stop trying to overtake everything. I don't know. Making statements. It's just something you gotta learn. Time and a place, mate. Time and a place. I think you just... I'm not even gonna touch that with a 50-foot fucking pole.
Hold it!
2 years, you sure about that? We took a statement from neighbors and fellow monks. It all corroborated with our initial findings. What about you, Maya? Well, when I first came here, I saw Zealot pray on the High Priest's instruction. I see. Results of police investigation check out. And then... believe in me. Positive identify. Well, not. We also checked the ID card he carried and the data in the family registry. But what? But his personal information didn't match any public records we cross-referenced. Maybe that's why the divination seance failed. I'm not sure what you mean, right? Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Puree Zealot is a false name described as identity for various reasons. Oh right, yeah, I forgot to take this. And the other one. His identity for some reason. Let's fucking go. The victim decided to hide his identity for some reason. In other words, he's using a fake name. The royal priestess used the deceased's face and true name to summon their spirit. Why, yes. True indeed. He was using, there's no mention of it on public records. Then he was likely an illegal immigrant. They are not too uncommon here. An illegal immigrant. Come to think of rough and mention something about it. But if that's the case, we have no way of knowing who he really was. We'll have to proceed without holding this time. I saw it was Pyrenees. How the High Priest must have been his disciples' deception in Twilight Realm. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think? Should we add this to the call's testimony? Add it. Yep, might as well. Important fact. Please add it. Wait, what did he say? It would seem to be the fact most inconvenient for the defense. Okay. Blood force dagger. His marks for the face of all records. Who has what face in the temple? There we go. He was a legal immigrant, so we do not know his name.
Hold it.
Okay. No, even if he was an illegal immigrant. We have no conclusive evidence, but there's no evidence of him being a citizen of Kurain either. Oh boy. Ah, bugger. Wrong button. I haven't played Phoenix Wright in years, but vibe with the 3D models. They give me, I'm not, you can't say vibe with them. Some of them work, some of them don't. Some of them actually look translated really well, some haven't. Objection. You could have, scup, nope. Okay, so it wasn't that then. Spring grub, usual spot. Mark on his head, Believe statement. Oh, okay. Peach-shaped mark on the back of his neck. Ah, bugger. Wrong button. Fuck! Hey, no, he was not if he was a legal immigrant. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, it was the picture again. Okay. I do think the first game is like, kind of frustrating in a certain thing.
Objection!
Okay, there we go. Sorry to describe, but the police missed something important during their investigation. Huh? What are you talking about? The victim's undeniably a Kurani native. Look at this crime scene photo proves it. It does? Ah, look, you'll see a clear proof Kurani's. It's gotta be this, right? Tattoo right here. That's a tattoo of a peach. I would like the meaning of this tattoo. Really liked pizzas? Peaches, Korean. They happen to be a personal favorite of mine. Sweetness of their abundant nectar. Okay. Blessing for the Holy Mother themselves. Suddenly got craving for peaches. Everyone. First, after the trial, we got bigger fish to fry. Like a fish and peach sauce. It sounds really good. Not a peach, you say? Then what is it? And a tattoo on the high priest's forehead, brow. Oh my. What? This mark belongs to members of... born by members of the Kurainese clergy.
Objection.
Oh shit. That's what you believe it to be? But the shapes are utterly different. Are you sure? Well, there's a reason for that. Inked over an existing tattoo for the same reason. However, the dark red portion is exactly the same as all Kurainese clergy members' birth. Not until about 20, not everyone did get one, didn't they? I myself been one. The entire... Wait, where did he have it? My right buttocks. Ah, man. Fucking judge is kinky. They have the same... Look up the monk with the thing on the spot. I'm on it. I'll let you know if I get any hits. Then if you seek information on the clergy, we have it all here. Oh, shit. Never cease to amaze you. There's just one. Real Nemu. Hit... Oh my god, chat. His name. Oh shit, right. Yes, you can't actually see his real name because I haven't set this up properly. Game overlay. And then we go. Game overlay? No. There we go. This makes more sense if I do it this way. His real name is Real Nemu. His real name is Real Nemu. His real name is Real Nemu. Real Nemu. Das geht der. I wonder what his real name is. 20 years ago. Puree Zelot. He's not Puree Zelot. Victim's real name. Why would he have another name to try to cover up his tattoo with another thing? Nick, that's important right now. The victim knows his real name. You're right. Oh, Lola must bet all night on that one. Some of the names in this game are hilarious. There is a character called I'll Be Your Guide. He was, in fact, our guide. And it's great. The divine seance might finally work. Willing seeks that is an entirely unprecedented. Heh. Digging your own grave defense. We won't know until we try. But it's our only hope. Very well. Be held once more. Why would it work so hard? You're a fool, bobbed head, and yet your foolishness will see no gratitude from me. Truth for insights and gladly see your demise. Bring it on, Prince Priestess. I will correctly interpret each and every single one of your insights. You will regret this. Do.
O Holy Mother, we hold this divination seance in your name. Let the eyes of everyone here be clear, and our ears be unstopped.
I'm scratching my ear. Oh my god.
O dance of devotion, guide the victim's soul to me, so that we may receive their final memories in the pool of souls.
Okay, real memories, pool of souls. Let's go. Oh, we skip. They really put like 2 of those in this thing. They last a little while. Oh yeah. Yingly. Balloon Punisher theme. Heavy. Pain. Oh, he did die instantly. Oh my, it's just as Mr. Wright surmised. Puree wasn't the victim's true aim. And now at last we've seen the victim's final moments, but all we could see was the ground. How truly disappointing. I take it you did not find any photo of here instant turnabouts? Incorrect. Conclusive evidence that establishes the accused's guilt. I know what it is. It is Prosecutor Sadamahi. Theme song. Please consider this item here. That's my Plume Punisher strap. Market time around your belt. We don't get to hear what they heard. But there is always a chance. So it was the wife. So it was the wife. And press the button amidst of her crimes. Stripe is an extremely rare item, is it not? You'd better not break it in the whole wide world. No, I had no. Yep. Hey, just as I said. She's very some flights of fancy have come crushing down. Because you're a fucking idiot, Maya. Looked so thrilled before. This time it is far more than mere evidence. Very truth that brings the hammer down. Except for the fact that we...
Objection!
Nope. Calm down there, Your Majesty. At least let me make a counter argument. You take issues? I can find easily solutions. Oh, I have issues. I just don't know what they are yet. I know what they are. It's that the never stopped me before. It is absolutely not the only one. Truth either has been interpreted incorrectly. Grr. Beaten down. Oh my goodness. Insight. I guess what yet? Rafe is offering up his prayers. It was through the night of the last riot. It was dark. Pattern on the plaza grounds was visible. Theme of the Plume Punisher filled the air. The accused plunged a knife into their back. Blade struck true, and in an instant he departed from this world. Alright. And then, as if they staged, I'll just have to go over each and every deceased sensation. Yin Lee. Court record. She falsely accusing people again. No, the prosecution is. Boop. Boop. Nadma's flower believes statement. Dishes, Gingly, these dishes are only paired, which starts at noon and must be finished by 3 p.m. the same day. Only prepared during the feast. Imrasam, speaking the name is unforgivable. Lock in this knowledge deep in your heart and pray to yourself. Bad damage to Sparta cord. The same weapon was used to kill the high priest. Purification weather. Lady Kira's bigger murders 2 years ago. Still same case. Yep. Still the same case. I kind of see Lady Kira in the flesh. Purification right. Dicker's eyes. We give thanks to Hapriki. Also kingdom subjects to look out male insurgent. The area on the Senate will enjoy clear skies. The warmer temperature will make excellent prayer weather. Be warned, however, that will cold front overnight. Bringing prayers through the right. It's dark. The pattern around the plaza ground was visible. Then someone was there, and the air filled with plume punishment theme. Pain. Blade struck 2. Someone was there. Then someone was there. Jingly. Hi, Kohai. How are you? How you going? Yingli. On Plume Parish is doing good. I'm going well. Wait, is that his pause? Dark pattern on the plaza as the ground was visible, offering his prayers. The victim was offering up his prayers. Okay. Jingly. Where it's customary is dishes. These dishes are only prepared during the feast, which starts at noon on the day before the rite and must be finished by 3 p.m. the same day. Alright, we go M. Was offering his prayers. It was night. We're 3 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Cause of death: blood loss from a deep stab wound to his abdomen with a warbird dagger. Marks on his face. Is all kept. Okay, I got this in exchange for a Steel Samurai watch. Yeah, the other one has Taiko in it. a new... Oop. Someone was there. Okay. The accused held the defenseless victim down and plunged his knife into his neck. So which one shall we go? Which one shall we go with? No, that's trust in me. We need the other guys. Spinal death, cord injury. Stabbing through the back. The weapon is thought to be the warbird dagger, the same weapon the accused killed the private priest. Okay, wait, maybe there's a hi NPC. How you going? How you going? We called front overnight. I have some thoughts about the song and jingly. Oh, it probably is a pun based on a jingle. The very calm, clear skies, warmer temperature, cold. Look out for the same stained red when she came there. But Lady Kira's warning. Stop playing the right. Victim is offering up his prayers. They know they cannot tell the difference. They know that they said they cannot. Yeah, they cannot. So that's gonna be like a key piece of evidence later on, because I know. Okay. No, you can still see the ground. Okay, so that was dark. Balloon Punisher filled the air. The accused held the victim down and plunged a knife into his neck. Okay. So it's like, it's hard to pick Balib's statement. Why are they still kneeling? Because they probably just put pressure on the head. That's probably what they mean. It stated like that. In the name of evidence, those who would support criminals will be done just as guilty.
Objection!
Inconsistent with the victim. Nope. Nope. Okay, I fucked up. Held down. Okay, so it's gonna be the held down.
Objection!
Is it this one? No, I fucked up. I mean, inconsistent? I think not. That's where the inconsistency. Like, this one's hard. Usually it's easier than this. What happens if I quick consult? It sure looks like you could use my help, yes, please. Well, you know. Okay. Okay, yeah, okay, so it's...
Objection!
Okay, so it was here where it was. Was it really the night of the ritual? What could it be otherwise? Salute right after the thing. The only problem is that the Chasters could not corroborate that. What's this? Notice how it says 2 a.m. but 3 a.m. was it 3 p.m.? Yeah, it is. What do you mean? Back on your statement, just have something for you. We have their statement. The High Priest's wife believes had told me about the feet priest. Jingly based ditches have in the certain times before the ritual. During the feast, the unique smell pervades the entire kingdom. Which means he was murdered between noon and 3 p.m. the day before the purification rite. So he was dead for like days before he was discovered. Forgive me your benevolence, but it's just an estimate, depending on circumstances. What's this? Yes, and because it was a cold front. What is kept cold, the slowed rate of decay seems more recent. I believe I've heard something like that. The cold preserved and beyond. Will that have to be revised? I mean, to be fair, she couldn't have known that. She's very unaware. Well, glad to hear you going well, NPC. Sorry, what am I apologizing for? No matter. May have occurred before the rite, nevertheless. The murderer was with the accused princes on the contrived weapons. Insight revised. It was the afternoon of the day before, the pattern on the grounds plaza was visible. Time of death, leaving my insight invaluable. I mean, what corroborates it? In that instant, he departed from this world. Based on divination seance. The weapon is thought to be the warbird dagger. The accused held the victim down, stabbed the blade, struck true in the instant he departed this world. A statement about the feast before the fright. Flower Courtney express heartfelt sympathy. Warbird dagger. Back in the zealot. Shows where Maya and the sacred priest was. During that time, Maya's statement, hey, May 2 to 3 a.m. appears to have been a warbird dagger. But where was Maya at the time? Is it upper back? What's this do? Samurai watch. Pressing the manga timer on the bell plays the Plumed Punisher song. Sounds the exact same Steel Samurai song to me. Water in that thing was already stained red. Maybe he was killed up there and dragged down during the day. Old sanctums. Be on the lookout for his until yesterday. Oh. Can go ahead as planned.
Objection!
The challenge change has caused another inconsistency to surface. Oh, what's this? You're making me irritated face again. Cease this at once. But the face I was born with. Okay, so now what victim saw. And briefly above head, nothing to see here. The ground into the victim's eyes. Yeah, but it's not frozen. And that would find it strange. Because at the date of time, it should have been possible to see the pattern on the ground. Impossible, you say? Do explain. And present. We can now flip through this article that is tiny but huge. It says that the ground was covered in a thick white ice the day before the riot. What? But the victim did not see so much as an ice cube on the ground. Exactly. Muskos, what was the victim looking at in his final moments? You have something to say, then say. Ah, that's what he was looking at. And so he did die up there. The last ride still was not the ground. I can only means he was killed elsewhere. What? Yeah, and I know where he died. Yes, tell us where, otherwise your argument... I haven't gotten that part yet. Any ideas, Matt? Let me think. Well, somewhat green and shaggy, right? Give it up already. Not at all. Now, green and shaggy. Okay. I know exact... This picture right here. The secret hideout the rebels were using. The rebel hideout? Yeah, look at his hands. He was taking back shots. You're absolutely right. There are absolutely no place. The way the victim seat was this. He was taking back shots. Green covered in small stone slabs. Oh yeah, as you can see, the two distinct handprints. Believe the victim was killed while he stood there with his handprints against the slab. Does that agree with the seance vision? However, one cannot declare that they were the same. I concur. There is no proof. Indeed, what evidence do you have of this? I've already shown you the evidence. What do you mean? Please take a look at this second vision of the photo I showed you. You can see the results of the luminol tester performed at the rebel hideout. This is indistinguishable proof that someone had been bleeding in front of the stone slab. Is this true? The informant has already been provided by the police. Who does this blonde we thought that there was the high priest bones that found inside, so we haven't tested it yet. You must do so at once. Yes, your majesty. Well, we get to delay our time of death. Hell yeah, chat. Uh-huh. I've finished testing the blood. Detective Sky report. The blood found belongs to Pure Zelot, just as the defense claims. Detective Sky, do you realize what your blood has done to me? Should have been tested before the trial. Lazy. They just thought... I mean, when the trial concluded, I want to see you in my prayer chambers. Can you... I'll deliver joyous sermon onto you for 8 hours straight. I'm sorry, but please anything but that. Nick, maybe, just maybe. This has been the chance we've been waiting for. It has. But go for it. Victim was killed there. Then his body moved to the closet by someone we've yet to identify. Okay. We saw Acolyte Zella praying during the time. He was already dead. Oh, gug. Oh boy. The Zella right. See how it prays before without moving a muscle? Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly. Hi, Astro, dude. That's exactly that. He was like, see how he moves, plays that. He won't pray it at all. He would dead. Then a sanctum. Then that would be. How the time of death actually looks later than it actually was. I was left behind that sanctum. The time of death made to appear later than it actually was. The water? It points out this time of death was made to appear later. What is the history exactly? Proof of which was left behind at the sanctum. Ah, yep. Now I know. Why, these are the photos of the inner sanctum. I'd like to focus on this one. Proof. Later death was than it really was. Do you see how the snow had been moved from that spot only because it was used to keep the victim's body cold? Oh damn, you were there. Time was mistaken, and the place too. Just what do you believe that proves? And my client is innocent. One of her fingerprints on the dagger, and the plumed Punisher theme the victim heard. Well, the plumed Punisher theme. You have failed to address these two key pieces of evidence. Well, the plumed Punisher theme's easy. I mean, I understand that she's like dumb, but there is very obviously a plumed. Well, there is very obviously a plumed Punisher thing here. You can't see it because my hat's hiding it. Maybe that's what she can't see it because my hat. That makes sense. I see your point. Either weapon or theme song can be used against you as evidence. That might be possible, at least for one of them. Yeah, the alarm clock has a... The clock has an alarm with the theme. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like... Well, let's see you try it. Nick, take a good look. Oh. The plumed Punisher theme. The plumed Punisher theme, how do you make a claim? There's something else there that can play the theme. Yeah, what is the theme? Perhaps maybe the very obvious clock. I understand. The plume Punisher alarm clock. I believe the victim's victim heard it go off. Hell yeah. What proof it went off? What proof do you have that it was my client's strap that played the theme? Ugh. With your lawyer wiles. Would still be guilty based on her fingerprints. Okay. Victim. What happens if he's stabbed? Afternoon before the right. There is one. Okay. Is it gonna be one of the new ones, or with a stone stab in the hideout? And there's the afternoon before the right. There was someone there. Plunge to the victims. Courtroom record. Oh, wait. Someone was there.
Objection!
No, I don't think this is... Nope. I'm running out of things. I'm running out of protection things. It gets very hard. It gets very hard to play the game when you only have like one. Like keeping of evidence. Let's see you try. Okay. Take a good look. Oh, that's what we're doing. A plume punisher themes. I think it is the heavy, but which part of the statement? I mean, to know it doesn't really make. He was taking heavy because he was taking back shots. Ah, yep. He was taking back shots, and that's why he died. Okay, yeah, it would be the heavy part. That's my thought, because what's he feeling that's heavy? Here's what really happened. They're revising it. They're revising it. Stood with his hands on the stone slab on the hideout. It's gotta be the heavy part. Okay. That's more impressive. Anywhere in the prosecution's case? No. There is one. How tall is he? Against the stone slab, a day before the riot, then someone was there. From personal experience, stabbing is more of a pressure stinging and not a heavy feeling. I don't know, but this game doesn't have to know that.
Objection!
No. Nope. Gee. There we go. So it's not that. No, how so? So we got this. You can save while looking at the villain vision. That's what I'm gonna do now. I'm not necessarily the brightest, but I'm not necessarily the brightest. I'm good at things. Oh fuck! It's hot in my room.
Objection!
I need a fan. But it's like, have you seen the client's straps? How are you able to prove that it is theirs? Either way, the accused would still be guilty based on the fingerprints. If he died immediately, then, might put a little bit of, honestly, wait, give me a moment, chat. Give me a moment. If I can find this, then I might have one of those. I do! Using this to cool the fuck off, because, using one of these to cool the fuck off, because my body is just overheating, and it's like, it's not great. Not great for my body to overheat. I'm going to be using these cold packs that I have. These chemically induced cold packs. I put one right on my forehead. You won't be able to see my eyebrows go up, but, oh well. Not like you can see much anyway. Day before the afternoon. Blade struck it and then he departed instantly. In that instant, he departed the world. Boop. Let's go. It's goo that we absorb on the forehead. It's going. Give me a moment, chat. That actually feels amazing, actually. I might put one on the last one on the back of my neck. It's just hot. It's just very hot, and my body's not enjoying it. These are things are meant to be used to like fever for cooling the body down, but like I'm sweating. Yeah. Yep. Give me a moment. Oh, there we go. You can say, they don't feel great, but like they feel also good, but they don't feel good, but they also feel weird. Dude, it won't get anywhere unless it can eliminate that piece of evidence. Let's go! Oop. Oh, nope. There we go. Save, save. Now I don't have to listen to that again. I just have to listen to them jabber for like 30 seconds. No, there is one. Okay, what is it? Hmm. I think fast forward, right? Contradictory sensation. He was probably pushing. Newton was originally thought to have been stabbed while bent over prayer. But he was actually standing with his hands against the stone slab, taking back shots. Where did the sensation of heavy come from? Where did the sensation of heavy come from, chat? Yes, I see your point. Since the victim was standing, he couldn't have been held down. Eek. Then tell us, Mr. Wright, what was the heavy sensation felt by the victim? Any thoughts, Mai? While he was pushing something. Could have been related to the heavy sensation. The new sensation. Oh, of course. The falling stone slab. Up.
Objection.
Nope. There was the victim. Oh, yeah. Up. I fucked up. Well, could you... Yeah, not much space to the entrance. It wasn't a dagger. It must have been plunged into the victim after he was already dead, which means he was stabbed at least twice, but the autopsy report doesn't mention that. With something shaped like a dagger. Oh, I know how he died. It did fall. Yeah, the dagger. Yeah, the warbird beak. The warbird statue beak. Present your evidence at this time. Is it this one?
Take that.
Murder crime scene. Are you suggesting with the heron? And this very, very, very sharp beak. But that is the warbird statue. Yes, the dagger is shaped like them. Has blood on the beak. Yeah. Well, it has blood a lot of places, but it would explain all the blood on it. So it really took the victim's life. Oh yeah, take your beads off. You went outside the hideout. Haven't you heard? Also functions as the hideout's door. What do you mean? Reach for the stars. Can we pull with a switcheroo? To put it simply, it's a revolving door. So therefore, revolving door. Therefore, I believe the truth behind this thing. He opened it up. Oh, so then... So this one seems more like a murder. Unfortunately, the warbird statue was right behind him. Oh, this cannot be. I mean, that's hard to interpret from just the visions. But based on people's insights and all of that. But the accused's fingerprints were found on the dagger. She had held it while rehearsing for the rite. Which is when her prints got on it. Gah! shocking turn of events, but there is a great deal of circumstantial evidence in the defense's favor. I believe we must have said that the warbird statue was... I believe was what warbird statue. Fuck yeah. It was a revolving door. Really met his demise. There's no basis for claim committing the crime. How can this happen? It's the only truth. No, your benevolence. It is the means to shedding light on the truth. Hello, Vespa. Hello, hello. How are you today? How you going? You vibing, thriving, and conniving? I hope you Ooh, your kingdom needs lawyers so that they can interpret your insights. But that means I have been misinterpreting the voices of the spirits all this time. The color has drained from your face. I will be fine. Continue your proceedings without me. As you wish. Okay, I feel bad. I do kind of feel bad for her. Hence continues. Please examine what you have actually learned now that we know how the victims actually died. Before the High Priest murder, found out the plaza of devotion by the real killer. But only after the warbird dagger was thrust into him. Makes it look like the murder weapon. Why would the real killer go to such lengths? Body with a dagger and moving the plaza was... to make it look like a serial killer. To make it look, I'm okay-ish. Ah, only okay-ish. Oh no. I hope tomorrow's better than today. That's right. The real killer planned all of this. This forged serial murder case. That's it. Keep hammering away. Satoram. Your reasoning is more holes in it than to cheese you foreigners so enjoy. What? Like those putrid horrors and clunks curd that only a rat love. Much as like putrid. How's that dealing with putrid? Cheese is amazing, this man. Okay. He summons a pink butterfly. Cover size, she pushes the stone down, we know the rest. 2 legs and I'm one of them. Nice, Chucky! I've never been in the rebel hideout before in my life. I've never been before in my life. Oh, Black Betty, bam, bam, oh, Black Betty, bam, bam. When the priest arrived at the sanctum the next day, he had done what she had done. He was just like, that's when the accused murdered him in order to silence him. Has possessed a compelling scenario, based all as yet to disprove the accused's guilt. They've yet to really do shit. Why would my body to where everyone could see it? Why would she stab a dagger with her fingerprints into his dead body? She had no reason to do any of those things. In his corpse, like a warning to the rebels. Something along the lines of, Lady Kira will say, slay the defiant dragons. Time to take a drink. Glug, glug, glug. I hope you enjoyed the nice little glug glug glug. Small life bonus I has been calling me issues. Oh no! Oh no! Eat some ice cream! Eat good food. That's all I can really say. Eat ice cream and good food. Hopefully that appeases the small life form. Hopefully that appeases it. Hopefully that appeases it. I don't know. Small life forms can be kind of fickle, is the best way to put it. Sometimes they make you want to eat dirt. That's an actual craving. It's like, what the fuck? What the fuck, tiny life form? Why do you want me to eat dirt? Makes no sense. No sense. Mr. Wright, now times grown in distress. Kills me to admit this, but I've got nothing to counter his argument. Still haven't disproven the allegations against Maya. Futile struggles if you were you. You're a dead walking, except the death awaits you, and finally no peace. But I must admit, the latest craving has been either be peach tacos or ketchup ice cream. You know what? I do believe that ketchup ice cream could be is a thing. Peach tacos actually sound like actually, wait a moment. Tiny Lifeform might be onto something with some peach tacos. I now have some clays I have eaten. I hear now. I have some clays that I've eaten, great flavors and textures. Peach tacos. You like caramelize it with like a little bit of spice? Hang on a second. Like, they would need to be like a sweet spice, but I reckon in the right hands, peach tacos could probably fucking slap. Instead of like protein, you just have a bit of peach. And you like use it, like do it like little, you glaze the peach with like a spicy Mexican style glaze. Oh, oh wait. Hey, Tiny Lifeform's onto something with those. Damn, that sounds good. Mmm. You also accompany that like little glazed spicy peach with something like a mango salsa. That's a hard pass. I can't stand peaches and that. Strawberries. I had some really good strawberries the other day. I would hope so for $30 for 3 of them, but like anyway. You would probably definitely need to be on like, you would definitely want a high savory spice, but with a bit of like mango salsa. You get a bit of tomatoes, a little bit of avocado, some onions, and some coriander. Some glazed spice peach. And then you would want something with a firmer texture in it. Maybe something along the lines of like a daikon radish. Because I know in Burmese you can use a daikon radish. Like you might want to get rid of the mango salsa and all that for like something else, but like I reckon you could probably do something pretty good with that. Defense raising a putrid cheese-like smell. You know, also the putrid cheese-like smell, an unwashed dick. Now I know the stench of what pure and putrid body is on the verge of death. Pineapple in the taco. Some pineapple. Ooh, some glazed peach and pineapple, like spicy glaze. Finally, someone agrees. Tiny Lifeform is onto something here. With like, it requires. You couldn't just have the peaches just plain peaches. The peaches would require some cooking to be like a glazed in something, but Tiny Lifeform is onto something with that craving. Some spicy glazed peaches. Spicy glazed peaches. Now I'm stuck on this, chat. Chat, this is not leaving my head. Spicy glazed peaches. Spicy glazed peaches. Special caramelized. It would definitely still be a sweeter thing, so you'd need their favorite food is avocados, though. Okay, so some spicy glazed peaches, some avocado. What would it... You would need something with a bit of firmness, then. You would need it, or else it would kind of just be all mushy. But, like, what? Oh... Cooked coconut consistency. Cooked coconut consistency varies from soft to firm and chewy. Maybe not coconut then. Firm veggies that go well with... I think a radish, actually. I think a nice daikon radish. You get it nice and fresh, so it has that crunch factor, even if it's cut up. Then you would need... You would probably want... Maybe mix up some avocados with some... You would probably... Maybe some pineapple, onion, avocado. Maybe a tiny bit of tomato. Add a bit of sourness to it. Yeah, a bit of sourness with like some nice fresh tomato. Sounds really good. Would have known it. Did someone come to your mind? Yes, except there's one huge problem. Would it pass you? Prosecute us out of my while this in the bag. Bluff my way out of this regardless of that huge problem. Your Majesty, I believe there is another suspect in Puree's murder. Would not forgive me for a desperate lie. After all, you know very well that such a person does not exist. You make me laugh. It's like, you're making me hungry. I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'll stop talking about this! But it's gotta be living in my head. Let's pop this here. Pop this here. Spicy glazed peach taco. Yeah, I believe in parade zealots is trust in me. I believe it's trust in me. It had to be someone allowed to enter the sanctum and knew of the hideout. Well, that would be the high priest. He could have committed the crime if it occurred the day before the Right. Oh shit. That would pin the crime upon the dead. Oh, I did find quite a few recipes for it. Mmm. Yummy. Dead men tell no tales, and that's definitely a problem. The only high priest could tell us his side of the story. Wait a second. Could this actually... Oh no, don't tell me I have to do some of my breakfast caught between my teeth. No, Maya. Therefore, I would like to request the high priest's testimony. High priest's testimony? And how do you propose we get the deceased to testify? Channeling. By the means of spirit channeling. What did you say? Spirit channeling? Has this lawyer gone insane? This is sacrilege. May the Holy Mother strike him down. Peace! I am frankly astonished you even know such a thing. Is it sacred that only her eminence and Queen Garan can perform? And her eminence is far too busy with other duties. I expected much. It's okay, Nick. You can tell them. But Maya, I thought you wanted to keep it a secret while here in Karain. Maybe it's against the laws, or... Don't worry, it's not like it's against, or... So, I don't think we'll be punished. At least I hope not. But this is a crucial period for you. It'll decide whether you become a master of Karain. It's not like we have another choice, do we? If I'm found guilty, it'll be a lot worse than not becoming a... Yeah, true. That's alright. Thanks, Maya. There is someone here who is capable of channeling spirits. Oh. Even her benevolence finds divine seance to be a challenge. Possibly great that aside from the queen. That would be me. Some sort of joke? A foreigner? Even the royal priestess is incapable of such a feat. A peace, I say. Is this true? Is the accused capable of performing the secret art of spirit channeling? Well, yes. Yes, I can. Wait, summoning... now, Phoenix. Now, I would like your permission to begin. Oh. Oh, she's here for it and being like, oh! Sacrilege! Your benevolence! You're back! It's an outrage. An outrage, I say. First you make a mockery, now spirit channeling. Your benevolence speaks foreign devils. They should be put to death immediately. Silence, still your voice is bobbed head. Spirit channel is most sacred and secret of rights. Prepared to face the consequence of what you propose? Yes, I am. Your benevolence, are you saying you approve of their use? Whether their claim is true, but if it's just another of their lies, they shall be executed on the spot. Very well then. Your benevolence? What if the calls forth an evil spirit? Do you believe this foreigner is capable of channeling spirits? No, I just wanted to be sure that as I am responsible for the safety of all present. That's fair, that's smart. Well, an inexperienced could inadvertently, but do not fear, for I have a Magatomber of parting. With it, I can send spirits back to it by halting their flow of spiritual power. Oh, that's a relief indeed. These foreigners have thrown down the gauntlet. Shirk their challenge. Do I make myself clear, Prosecutor Satamahi? Perfectly, your benevolence. Oh, very well then. Oh. First we want to take a short recess to prepare. Court is adjourned. I'm gonna be here with Maya to help us all set up and everything. To be continued. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Okay. Oh my god. Short recess. Return to game. Okay, Ryan. Sorry, Maya. It's the only way. You're pretty sure you're up to this? Thanks for believing in me, Nick. Oh, so the girl with the staff is hella evil, right? I think she's just a petulant child that was taught very shittily by her parents. That's just what it is. It's not showcasing that she's hella evil. Her parents have just fucked her up. With like, oh, lawyers are evil. Do not believe them. Her father is essentially a military dictator who wants to be able to arrest people at the drop of a hat and pin crimes on them. She got a red lightsaber. I mean, Magatama. True, that is pretty evil looking, so there's that. What about all your training? Training the one thing. Actually doing it is another. I see. Uh-oh. If she fails, we're good as dead. Don't worry, Nick. You can count on me. I'll show you what my training has done for me. It'll be a moment you never forget. We summoning Maya again? Are we summoning Mia again, I mean? I just hope it's unforgettable in a good way. And I want to hear about Abbott and me's story. The truth will come light. He was hiding the fact. Hey, is it good? How you going? I'm going good. I'm going good myself. Ready for you. Please return to the hall just as it once. Put your cooking gun away. Did he have terrible trigger discipline? I think he might have. Uh-huh. Oh, there's Maya. Uh-huh. Now, if you will respond. Yes, Your Majesty? I can't believe this. Only execute them. Put them to death right now. In a world where being a lawyer is illegal, only magic spirit possession can save us. First, I shall show you the fruits of my training in your kingdom. He seems really confident. Neophyte, such as you can possibly channel the spirit. How about this? If I succeed, you'll stop calling me a neophyte. God, these galley bloodthirsty. Good, this is good to hear. What shroomy things you up to? Everything. Everything on all things shroomy. Is she gonna... Oh, spirit of trust in me, slumbering in the twilight realm, return now to this world of the living. Oh. Oh shit. Oh shit, what does her appearance change? How does her appearance... Holy shit, that's so different. I am shocked. I am shocked. Oh my. No. This cannot be. I've been thinking about what you said to me once. I think you're right. All my talk about spells. That's all good, Eclipse. That's all good. Palooka. Damn. It's the high priest. I don't believe it. The accused summoned him. Yo, Maya. I do not understand. This cannot be. It simply cannot be. I must step out before I forget myself. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well. About Abbott and me. Would this be the Twilight Realm? And what of this? This luxurious mane of mine. Perhaps a gift from the Holy Mother for decades of faithful service. Abbott to me. If it isn't His Majesty, have you too shuffled off the mortal coil? Nope. Please do not count me among the dead. It is you who has passed on. Spirit medium Maya Fey has brought you back to among us today. Why, has mastered the secret art of spirit channeling? That explains all those these gorgeous locks. Oh, I love this man is just like, oh man, I'm back in the world of living with hair. I too hope to be channeled with a full head of hair. Briefest though it be for the briefest moments. Thanks for giving me this splendid coiffure. Praise be the Holy Mother. However, this kimono is a tad too snug for my taste. Would you excuse me? Holy shit, her body's completely changed. That is better. Can we get to his testimony now? I wish he kept the top on. You that for a lawyer the people speak of late? Yes. And this is not the whole of justice. Why have I been summoned here? I was calling you back from your eternal rest. When they switch back. Oh no, there's gonna be immediately, we might ask you to testify on your own behalf. Oh, that's also not gonna be great. It's like, damn, feet. I have been in. That is troubling. It is only you who has passed away. My father is still. I don't know. What's the crazy pose? This is really cause for astonishment. The lowest monk can achieve such body control with the proper training. Oh, I wonder if LB will be able to do that someday. Damn. Hey, please explain your situation to the High Priest. Happy to. Has been murdered on the day before the purification rites. Crime scene occurred in the rebel hideout within the inner sanctum. Acolyte settled. Has been killed. Who would do such a thing? Someone knew of the hideout and had access to the inner sanctum. In other words, you abetted me. After all, weren't you secretly a rebel? Oh, so you knew about that. Oh dear, he's just doing a whole bunch of stuff. Yet still, I hope he doesn't break anything. Wow, the High Priest is amazing. Mastered such an advanced prayer pose. Still worthy of a veneration even if he is a weather. No, not a mosquito, baby. There's a mosquito in my apartment. No, sucking your blood is my thing. Mine. Not even my wife knew about that. It seems rest in peace is not my fate. Join the rebellion. For a brief time, defense. Shall we not cut to the chase? The testosterone made to buy our heart. Excuse me. I'm the one that sucked your blood when you. I'm the one that sucks blood when you did start doing that. Oh well. It's not the only. That blood's not the only thing you'll be sucking. Doo-doo, pants grab, damn, dab. Be my Faye, who's been playing the role of Lady Crying. Until just a moment ago, my memory is a bit hazy. That's fine. High Priest says his memory is hazy. It's all coming back to me. Prosecutor Salma included. Maya Faye. Oh, wow, I'm unfollowing. Aw, damn. Goodbye. Aw, damn. Guess you're just having to get banned. I really hope that this doesn't. Boop. There we go. I just didn't want that to accidentally trigger. I really did not want that to accidentally trigger. Ah, damn. I guess exclamation mark would have been better. I'm not about my disciples' murder. Furthermore, I have an alibi of my own. An alibi? Seriously? Ha ha ha. Seems the testimony the defense has been hoping for isn't working. You're unfollowing, so I guess I can't have you there. I just gotta ban you. Not allowed to unfollow me, chat. No, ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Has been hoping for worked against him. Abbott and me, your testimony, if you please. Best I can say, OMG, I have a post to send to you. Oh boy, I get posts. If I murdered someone in this very courtroom, what can you do then? Yes, of course. Boop 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 boop. What can they do? They really can't do much because I have an alibi. I was porking my wife. I'm now like a time during the murder took place, which is just past noon the day before the riot. I entertaining guests at my home. Tell us a bedtime story. Oh boy. I believe my guests can corroborate this. Who were your guests? Who were your guests? You had guests? Just past noon, that's right about the time the zealot was murdered. Are you sure about that? If you murdered a channeled spirit, it is a double murder. Is he related to Maya in some way? They have the same hair. He's in Maya's body. He's in Maya's body. He is in Maya's body. So that's why. Time to read the bedtime story. Now, well, who unfollowed? Was it you? Grabs you by the throat, slams you against the wall. You're mine. You're not allowed to unfollow, chat. Playfully bites your neck. Then why is he naked? Because he's a freak. Because he's a freak. This is what you're doing to me right now. Yep. Yep, that is exactly what I'm doing. I hope that was the one you told me to read. The freak like you. Don't you wish your mushroom was a freak like me? Absolutely. It is indeed the one cuts off the moment of their death. Even a spirit is brought back after centuries doesn't know a gap in time. And the moment is channeled. Yet, it clearly recalls all the memories it has in life. Seems to know exactly what he's talking about. And then question is, You have all your memories, at least according to... Damn, she even develops like tattoos. He's a free spirit, you know, from Pokemon. Hello, it's a curse. Take care of my room. Ah, thank you. I have an ironclad alibi. Press. Who were your guests? As if it's second nature. Are you perhaps mocking me or perhaps ridicule? Ah, damn. He's like, come on. Everyone knows that. Bunch of chemistry buggins. Oh, peace, I say. Mr. Wright, would you care to clarify your last statement? Don't take it the wrong way. Rather technical term for a priest to use so naturally. I assure you I know how to use the term. In fact, I even had hoped for the chance to do it one day. Suppose even if I, as our priest, am immune to such trivial world attachments. Oh, I see. Silly, seems unusually composed. Meow, meow. Pause noon. And who were your guests? Entertain them personally? Your wife didn't say shit. That it was gathered around the table for the most enjoyable conversation. To corroborate this, that can't be good for our case, but are you sure the same day of the murder? Misremembered? Ka! Do not doubt my mnemonic functions. I may have died, but my memories up to that point are crystal clear. Sorry, pretty thin skin for a priest. Damn, he is pretty thin skin for a priest. Like you can see his ribs. Saving it. Okay. Yes. Oh, there's nothing better than getting cuisine with dear friends. That way, everyone's breath becomes equally melodrous. Melodrous. Melodrous? Melodrous. I think it turns out ridiculously powerful. But so is like Pokemon anime characters. And who exactly were your guests that day? Don't tell me they were rebels. None of the other than His Majesty along with his family. He couldn't attend the Wright due to work, so he stopped by ahead of time. My, how his daughter, wait a second. Not a rebel. Thank you for Inmate's cooking, simply cannot be beat. So there you have it. Exactly what was His Majesty doing at your home? Are they trying to convict a dead person right now? Yes. Yes, they are. 2 and 8 p.m. Yes, browsing chat. Bez widzę, nie budem kozmonem. After all, who was I to visit the High Priest's home? Oh? They visited from 2 to 3 p.m. What's this say? 3 p.m. based on the divine seance. I guess whereas what time is this? I wonder what happens if I show him a picture of his dead body. Yeah, we're gonna do that right now. Dad, I want to show him a picture of his dead body.
Objection!
The defense have something to say they would like to say. Okay, fun. Worth it. I was like, oh, take a look at this. I want to see my dead body after I die. Ooh. Fine, clad alibi. They visited from 2 to 3 p.m.
Hold it!
I guess we'll get more information. Objection, on this man's corpse. His opinion is valid. Exactly. Sure, completely accurate. As sure it can be. Finally, have my actions inadmissible. In court. His Majesty during the time. Oh, the judge. The judge was not the There was a clock right near my table, the exact time, same time as my watch. Okay. It's your majesty. Alibi is airtight. His Majesty is a witness. Satisfied now? Appity me's alibi. If I give up now, it's all over. Hold on a second. Now hold on a second. There anything good High Priest's testimony? There is. There is a discrepancy in the High Priest's testimony. Perhaps you could judge. He knew the time of the crime. How the fuck did he know my time was channeled? No one ever stated what time Acolyte Zealot was murdered. Now that you mention it, boom! It was never giving up. Despite that, you claim to have an alibi from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Was dead. And that when you were still alive. Oh shit! His body jumps back into his body. Black Clover reference. Never give it up! I think I saw something just now. No, I must be imagining things. So tell me, how did you know what time the crime had been committed? About that. Open your heart, let the Holy Mother in. Why, we've been blessed with the High Priest's sacred words of prayer. All who serve must strive to banish worldly desires from their soul. Ghost and spirit, what else can exist? Probably a lot of things. Ghosts, spirits. I'm sure there is more stuff that exists. People may banish worldly desires, but they can't make a contradiction disappear. Satoram. He tries to act like a picture of peace, but he's just comes off as like a mightier than thou asshole. Like at least the others, they were like, if they were needlessly antagonistic, they at least had this thing called flair, presentation, if you would. This man lacks presentation, so he's just an asshole. Was at home during the time of the hideout. Can be explained thusly. He must have had a way of monitoring the hideout from his home. You never cease to amaze me, as he surmised. There was a listening device installed in the hideout. Perfectly natural for them to be installed such an apparatus. When I was searching, there's something under the banner. Microphone, what's it doing here? Record something with it. Not gay enough. Yeah, he's lacking. Actually, no. The third game's protagonist was like really straight, but in like the hard to explain. He was hard to explain. He just really liked his coffee. I guess it comes down to he really liked his coffee just black, so it's like. But he was really fun. He was just like, oh, you're an. He just hated Phoenix. He didn't. It's hard to explain. Like the protagonist, the Godot, hated Phoenix, loved coffee. Godot. Ace. Attorney. It's something about the way he dressed. It's more to a spoiler that goes into territory. Yeah, I don't want to go too much into spoilers. It's just like... like his love for women is a strong driving point in that game. I heard just a recording after his family left. Ooh, family left. Oh no. If you look at my desk in my study, you will find the tape in question. Okay. Alright, then bailiff, run. Oh no, he does have good trigger discipline. Fuck yeah, we love good trigger discipline. At once, Your Honor. Oh, not even by. Oh, he has a straight grade drip. Depending on his form, he does have bi drip. has even a putrid brain like that can understand. Uh-huh. I would continue with his testimony. I mean, it's gonna be quite easy. We're gonna get the thing. And the evidence is gonna be not corroborated by... he's gonna have a hole here. Entertaining His Majesty and his family. When I was listening to the device later, I heard the man and woman quarreling. Sounded like the altercation between the acolyte Faye. After that, there was a loud noise, followed by a haunting silence. Some way to attack his alibi. If only Maya were here. It got me creeping me out. The high priest was a rebel. He was still crying loyal man. Therefore, invoke the... take care of your ire, lest you invoke the ire of our people. How dare he suspect the high priest? Holy mother. Hard enough already. Damn. Stop at nothing to find the truth. Well, let's go. Aims of Phoenix, not yet, bailiff. Not yet. Don't take the shot. Don't take the shot, bailiff. No. Not allow the shot. I heard everything.
Hold it!
You heard everything from a recording? Yes, indeed. But each night I would secretly check the listen device I've recorded. Be in serious trouble with my lovely wife. She discovered my secret. Can you really tell from audio alone? No. Long years of aesthetic training have sharpened my hearing. Simple matter for me to ascertain the situation by sounds I hear. Practicing Koreanism improves your hearing? Well, no. It seems not hearing is one of the senses that can improve. It can focus on the chain in a piece. All 5 senses can be sharpening. Not, I can't sharpen smell. Cry, did you not hear it? Oh. Hold on, are you sure about those voices? Acolyte Zealot and Miss Faye. Oh, perhaps Acolyte Faye has an alibi that you could prove. I'm afraid not. Make like a mollusk and clam up. No, it may continue my testimony, if you will. After the... terrible crash sound. Acolyte Zealot must have felt so heavy. Sound of the stone slab falling over. Have him at it. As you wish. Boop, boop. Okay, we're getting more information here. Connected to the crash? Yeah, I think poor Zealot's death, no. Such a tragedy. He was a fine disciple. Oh. I would ask you here to give a prayer for his departed soul. Zora, I can't pronounce that. Fuck you. Man, they're really bloodthirsty. I had high hopes for that young man's future. Just trying to do my job right now. Because, and he was in Majesty and his family, so it proves the soundness of my heart. Believe time returned me was the rush. I believe I'll find a way to attack his alibi soon. I'll just have to press harder and hopefully something useful comes out. Ow, my neck. Yeah, indeed, my boot was treating them to a wonderful home-cooked meal. Was there that day? Why, yes, she was in the kitchen cooking up the storm the entire time. Come to think of it, I didn't think I saw her at all that day. She takes culinary duties most seriously, you see. That is why she's in the kitchen cooking without pause the entire day. Never saw her in me. Have him at it. Please add it to your statement. As it to your wish. Damn right, we're gonna get him. My wife Bayleb was in the kitchen the entire time. Look at this. Why was he making that day? Menu featured up surprise both traditional Korean dishes. Ah yes, so Skizzle had to surprise. Melt in mouth. Okay. Hot in surprise. Hot in spice. Okay, and melt in mouth. Melton Mouth and Hot and Spice. Ah, it was truly unforgettable. Thank you, it brings me great joy. Now, once His Majesty and his family have left... Mr. Wright, do you still feel the need to question the High Priest? His alibi is as tight as tight can be. This isn't going well. I'm curious, did you stop by the rebel hideout after His Majesty left? Yes, I thought it'd be wise to assess the situation. As I said before, there was nothing to see. It appeared as it always had. There was nowhere to be found. Acolyte Faye must have supposedly disposed of it, or anything else incriminating. So when you saw the Devil Revel's hideout, it looked like it does in this picture? I'd say how it appeared that day. So the stone slabs must have been put back into place. Mr. Wright, there's not time to concede defeat. Nope. No, wait, just need a little much more time. If you insist. A loud sound followed by haunting silence.
Objection!
No, okay. Melton mouth. Okay, if that fell in, that is. Okay, so where do we go? So, present. Terrible crash. I was in the kitchen the entire, what was your wife making? Melted mouth, traditional Korean dishes. Okay, so we got the lovely melted mouth and Korean dishes. I love the puns in this game. They're great. I love them so much, chat. They're good, solid meme. Meme. Okay. It almost sounded like an altercation. It certainly sounded like an altercation. A haunting silence. So let's go through this again. Badge, relatively unchanged. Clear skies. Marababada. Inner sanctum. Okay, so we got this. Single weapon. There would have been blood on this. Pope Phoenix finds out that truth is nothing and stops. Nah, that's not the truth. The truth will set them free. Okay, so haunting silence, so loud noise, worth looking into, terrible crashing sound, must have felt so heavy. Terrible crash. Sound Judge Tragedy was a fine disciple. How would you know he's dead? I'd like today to give you a 12 for his department, right? You want to top? Okay. Young man fruits is about okay, so what do we do? Changes in both testimony and evidence. I've got to find it before his... Alright. Okay, so we'll grab this quickly. What was your wife making? Okay, we've already done this one. This one's melted mouth. Okay, melted mouth. Melted mouth and hot and spice. Hot and spice. BBL. Okay. You heard everything from recording, indeed. But can you... I think you're protecting your wife. Yeah, she was cooking. It's like, was she? Was she? When in serious trouble with my lovely wife, has she got my secret? Can you really tell us what happened with audio alone? Yeah. Why, the warbird in the bazaar just cried, how do we go about this, Miss Someone? It sounded like an altercation between Acolyte Zealot and Acolyte Faye. Oh, wait. After that, there was a loud noise, followed by haunting silence. Maybe this?
Objection!
Nope. Yep. There we go, short recess. Boys are back week of the day, hot and spicy. Yes, let's go. I think present. And one man and woman quarreling. She was cooking up a murder trial. That's exactly what it was. No. Must be finished by 3 p.m. the next day. It's heartfelt sympathy. Report to be the warbird dagger, same print. Sound like an altercation between my Zealot and Acolyte Faye. And just as Abbott in me saw it, well, must have felt so heavy.
Objection!
Yeah, okay. I mean, poor Zealot, it must have felt so heavy. And why do you think that he felt something heavy? Looked like it did in this photo. Oh shit, there's nothing that would lead you to believe that he had an experienced heavy feeling. Yep. Her rust did fall onto him, paling him on the warbed statue behind him. Only revealed through her benevolence divine seance earlier. Defense, please get to the point. My point is that simply hearing crash sound wouldn't have automatically led him to conclude the victim was crushed to a death. I still don't see your point. That's because you're stupid, Judge. Stupid. Stupid Judge. High Priest knew the victim was killed. Oh, knew how the victim was really killed. Why? That's true. Only the real killer would have known. Sorry about that. I definitely saw it that time. Gaining spirit sense. Mind you, it was His Majesty at the time of the crime. Such an alibi protrudes him from being the killer. That's true. However, he knew the Zealot was killed. Only the killer could know. Discrepancy. He wasn't Mr. Wright. What are we waiting for an explanation? Just as you're getting to that. He heard it from the real culprit. Must have heard how the victim died from, the real killer. The real killer? Of course, that makes perfect sense. Tell us, who's the real killer? The real person likely to be the killer is... Believe in me. Your Majesty, while you were visiting home, you didn't see Miss Immy at all, did you? No, I never saw her, but... What does that have to do with anything? Oh, did the High Priest ever leave your sight? No, we were talking the entire time. Who was brought out the room anyway? Right to the room's entryway. And so the high priest has an ironclad alibi. But his wife does not. What the devil are you insinuating? I'm insinuating that Miss and me might have killed Acolyte Zealot. Oh. Oh dear, she was cooking up a murder. Yeah, but making such a baseless accusation. I've never watched him from the moment he died. Exactly. She has no motive. He was like family to her. No. We cannot entirely discount the idea. Oh. Especially if you consider that Miss and me could have been the one posing as Lady Kira. Oh. Even a fool must know his times. Lady Kira would have killed Acolyte Zealot, though he was not a rebel. Objection! We all know the High Priest is secretly a rebel. Probably that could very well be a rebel too. Amy killed her husband as well. It says thinks she killed her own husband to get rid of the kingdom's rebels, but she could. I don't think we can rule that out. No. Yikes. You claim my wife is a rebel hunting Lady Kira? That she slew both Zealot and myself? My lovely wife? That is utterly impossible. Butterfly told me that's a massive argument. Actually, she is the one who kept... He is a terrible prosecutor. He's... boring. The accused has already been found guilty of this murder. Far late to overturn it. That's right, Mr. Wright. Now apologize to the good priest before he gets angry again quickly. I'm not going to apologize. It is a major piece of this trial's puzzle. Admit it in me. Your wife, Lady in me, killed you. And yet now you continue to protect her? I observe, has forgotten. My lovely wife could not possibly battle the rebels in the guise of Lady Kira. But we were blessed, and she is with trial. I completely forgot about that. Oh, she is. Can't give up now. Don't forget, my client doesn't have the strength to fight rebels either. How could you weaken a woman like her? Possibly. Stop, Totem. Oh shit! Oh, for the lawyer. Only what blessed is Lady and me. What? Surely the power to battle those black-hearted rebels. My good prosecutor. Such keen insight. She channeled. Lit Abbott in me. Future brain lawyer. Oh. Foreign devil. His Majesty, allow me to testify how Maya is that murderous Lady Kira. By all means, please testify. We baited him. We've baited him. Jeez, if Stuart made him knows Lady Kira's true name, how could she not have done it? But now there's a massive hole. Meta explains everything. The only way to defeat one rebel after another. Indeed. I mean, Phoenix. Representative must know her name. Wait. Acting must know her name. Speaking. Lock this deep. And it's come back to haunt her. Now think. How could... I know. Cross-examination. Maya phase Lady Kira. Channel Lady Kira's. Who knows? Oh, so she could have done it. Well, it's true she may be capable of channeling Lady Kira. I doubt there's proof she actually did it. We are talking about the infamous rebel hunter here. Sure is.
that modern-day Lady Kira has been captured many rebel all by herself. I've been more than a few great warriors. Uh-huh. But could have accomplished such a feat. It would be difficult for a mere mortal. That leaves Lady Kira, legend, as likely the only answer. No, I mean... proof enough in that Lady Kira, the real legend has been summoned. The real Lady Kira. Then again, the people believe the legends to be true. Uh-huh. Okay. We return to root out the rebels. Lady Kira is actually a real person. Do you really believe that ever was a woman that powerful? One capable of battling rebels much bigger and stronger than herself? There is no way to prove it. I doubt the existence is really... I doubt Koreanism itself. Koreanism itself. You dare doubt our legends? There is an easy way to test it. Yeah, there is. So I can get a piece of evidence. She attacked and killed me with the strength of far beyond any normal woman. The strength, how strong would that be? You never look at the wound she inflicted upon my body. Think that again. Your wound? It was pretty deep and there was a tremendous amount of blood. Rather small in stature, he was strong. Nevertheless, he's a silly boy. Silly boy. Silly belly boy. Oh boy. Like channeled Lady Kira's spirit. To know it, she needs to know the name. My client is far-fetched, you say? Why the very fact that proves, oh, but I do. A tome of secrets. Objection! There we go. Favorite. That's one of my favorite Pokemon. Tome of secrets only given. And this is your proof that my client could have channeled Lady Kira. Indeed, contains the name and secrets only revealed within. I'm afraid you're mistaken. Couldn't have been used to channel Lady Kira. What nonsense? What is it? Oh. Boop. Boop. Lady Kira's face is hidden behind a mask in the Tome of Secrets. Need to put both the name and face to channel a spirit. Can't be. Oh. Without a face, it would have been impossible for my client to channel Lady Kira. For now. For now. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Therefore, the Lady Spirit by Lady Kira's is partially false. Has no motive to commit murder. Boo 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 boo. Do 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 do. Who is the rebel hunting lady we've been reading about in the paper? Yes, who would? Let us hear it. Think. Thoughtless, suspicious, but her pregnancy takes her out of running. A rebel is a rebel, so it doesn't make any sense. So boop boop boop. So it can't be him. Can't be him. It can't be. I know. Yes, completely. But please go on to explain. Hooray, Zealot. Okay, so was the was Lady Kira, you say? That apparently that was correct. I was like, he could literally only be the answer. Peace, peace, I say peace. The defense will continue. Thank you, Your Majesty. This suspect, so there's only one left. But the process is not the same as solid evidence. Oh, yes, but of course. Maya wasn't Lady Kira, neither was Lady Emmy or any other possibilities. And I have the evidence to prove it. It's said to have been used by Lady Kira. Was it this one? I say I failed to see a point. BRB. But the final cross-examination. Oh. Then who is the rebel hunting? Yes, who is it? Okay, yes. That's here to defense. I think. Just have to steal the pot till there's nothing left. Ooh, puree, 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 yes, completely. Oh, Mary got this, but Google go on and explain. Thank you, Your Majesty. It was puree zealot. Boop. Oh, murdered priest. So it's not the dagger by any stretch of the mean. Not the dagger. Peach-shaped tattoo on his neck. The defense will continue. Okay, so it might have something to do with his... That leaves Zealot. I guess we'll save here just in case. Oop, okay, so from here we go. I think it must be this one. Nope. And then we're gonna activate this. It's like, okay. So it wasn't that one. Back, welcome back. Nope. Okay, so I reckon let's now reorganize ourselves. Reorganize the brain. Jibbity jabbity jibbity jabbity jibbity jibbity jibbity. Oh, it's gonna be this one. It's gonna be this one. It was a warning letter. Oh, absurd. Possibly proof. Prosecutor Sadamahi stated this letter proves my client was Lady Kira. But there was another member of the family who lived there. Therefore, could have delivered any time he wanted. What is he talking about? That's not possible. Oh, was not the you're saying was not the culprit, but rather the victim? That's exactly what I wanted to say. The trial had been prosecuting. What was behind the serial murders? Lady Kira is one of the victims. Who was the killer and what was their motive? Is a rebel. Mrs. and me is a rebel. B, do you still cast suspicion on my lovely wife? Blasphemer, you have no evidence of this. Objection! Well, you have no evidence either. After all, the dagger with my client's prince wasn't what killed out the zealot. Whom Punisher's theme that he heard was from the alarm clock. Linking her to the crime could be called into question. Did she pose... accused who killed him? Oh, alarm clock. Does that mean the one in the rebel hideout? Hey, so that's it. Hey. What's gotten into him? That clock doesn't work. Next activates time. I'm gonna forget my outburst, but that's simply a trick with my funny bone. What did? Boom. The alarm couldn't possibly go off. What makes you say that? What would the existence of a secret hideout give away alarm clock going off? Ah, wait, you don't mean... Indeed, switched off at all times. Oh, but that opens up more things. Because, in that case, I'm sad to say, it holds no water. The actual antagonists of the cases, like the culprits, they are much more engaging. That should put it, Futile loyal strugglers, was from the accurse's strap, just as we suspected. Therefore, is the rebel hunting Lady Kira and the victim's killer. I too heard it by way of the listening device. But did you really? You heard it? Then why didn't you testify that fact before? Isn't it very obvious? I did not know such a could become a matter of dispute. Yes, the matter of the thing came up before Envtuber was channeled. Alright, well then, quick switched off. Miserable wretch, that would be the pointless lie. One easily disproven. If you check the ammo, you will see that it's clearly switched off. Oh, come on to think of it. What a fine item. And this switch, if I'm right, we set it back into the off position before we left. And hearing it now, distinctive taiko drums in the intro at ba-da-da. Daka don 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 don. Da-da. Distinctive taiko drums in the intro? Hold it. I would like to prove something. Objection! Hee. Oh. Now just hold on 1 minute. Your Majesty? I would like to press a button. The High Priest statement is certain with one piece of evidence. Sure of writhe in their fate. The tortured soul writhe in flames. You'll writhe in flames up this dick. Pants grab. Boom. Got him. Hell yeah, Chad. We burst his flames. We burst his pick. Now all I have to do is... And that would be this one. Take that! This is a Plume Punisher strap. What does this have to do with anything? His plays the clues, and here it is. Plume Punisher, warrior of the Neo Twilight Realm. Dun. Oh. Yeah, I do like this song. It's a classic. Do you see what I mean? The music the victim heard in his final moments might not have been the Plume Punisher theme song. I'm afraid I'm not following you. Plume Punish the themes? The Steel Samurai theme. There's no taiko drums in the intro of the Plume Punisher themes. What was actually heard in his final moments was the theme of Steel Samurai. Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. Peace, peace, peace. Mr. Wright, what's this Steel Samurai would you speak? Is an action show from America. Plume Punisher is a sort of trip. I mean, it's very similar to it. Yeah, damn, if you didn't know the Steel Samurai thing, you can easily mistake it for the two. Heard music from an American action TV show that the accused was in the hideout. Nope. Actually, no, you have it backwards. Backwards? That's right, Miss Faymet, an avid Plume Punisher fan. In token of their friendship, she traded a certain Steel Samurai item for the Plume Punisher strap. And this avid Plume Punisher fan was the one who killed Acolyte Zealot. Is none other than the Blip and me. And do you have evidence that might back up this claim? As forgiving as the Holy Mother is, Oh, but prepare to tell the truth. There is. It's the picture of the family. Take this. Right here. The family photo. The proof that Emmy and Faye trained an item featuring their favorite characters. Family photo. What are we looking for here? Proof that they exchanged items. There we go. Boop. Left wrist. That's a Steel Samurai thing. Trademark Slipknot. To rust. Which means this Steel Samurai is watch. If he was in set, let it go. Wife had such hobbies in me. Was taken right before Zealot was murdered. But that by that point had Plume Punisher strap, and Immi had the samurai watch. Victim heard in his final moments was none other than the watch Miss Immi was wearing. I wish to amend. Please. Mandabados. Deceived by the lawyers. Wait, now what? There is a big gaping hole in this flimsy testimony. Oh, I don't think so. Oh no, I'm afraid there is. It's like the big... Okay, mate, you're gonna poke a hole and it's like... You cannot. Slew. But was slain. That means could not have been slain by the rebel lady hunt. So tell me, who are you gonna say killed the high priest now? Well, we already found guilty of that. We already found guilty of that. Coming hot water now. I will never give up. I just need to think things through once. Who really killed the high priest? Oh. So who did it? Eyes. Something about the crime scene. Okay, so Maya's testimony was already read by the time we got there. Read before the Wright. Alright, believe that there had been stained red before the Wright even began. Because of Zealot's blood. It was red with that, so... And so, I'm still not sure who killed. That's right. Knew about Zealot had been killed in his hideout. Had been the killer, he could have easily been arrested on her on the spot. And to keep the hideout hidden. He wanted to keep the hideout secret. Okay. If he thought he would find out the hideout, that's what he was worried about. Red with blood. And set up the scene during it. He wanted to set up the scene. Use the Wright to cover things up. He used his own blood. He stained it with his own blood. Okay, so he committed suicide. Okay. To rust himself. Oh. And trust death was suicide. Damn. I know what happened. He took his own life to keep the rebel hideout a secret. What? What's this? Oh dear, this is not staying on my forehead. Too sweaty. Da, 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 da. Beep. To rust It was me. I did this. Jokes aside. Then the good priest death with his putrid rotten brain. Putrid gaping holes as large as his logic. What hole? You still fail to understand. You cannot see the forest of the trees. You claim, but you have to consider who brought the dagger to the devotion. Oh. The high priest was killed, thrust in his body. If he was my fake who'd done that. It says prosecutor Sadamahi, porous in its logic. Its evidence too weak. Cannot prove. Look. Had been placed in the plaza the previous day. But what if the dagger was also in him at the time? And trust died by a different weapon. What is it? No need to move. It had already been stabbed. It had already stabbed that Zachlight Zealots the day before. So that means, what does that mean? It means that wasn't the weapon that took the high priest's life. It was the statue again. Leguspe, chat. He killed himself with a statue. Okay.
Take that.
Boom. What really killed him was that the instance lethality has already been demonstrated by the late accolade Zealot. That's right. It was the Warbird statue. Yeah, at least he gets beaten. It was a shape-shifting monster. Now he can only stay in like one place in like Maine or something. Would you care to chime in, Abbott and me? No, he lies. Why, it's me. Lady and me? Darling, don't you think it's gone on long enough? Believe, no, your majesty, my wife knows nothing. Please, let your wife speak. Please. Oh, it's that time again. Concludes his daily prayer, and the time Puree was displayed. Dun, dun, dun. I like the Steel Samurai theme. It's just a fucking bop. It's Steel Samurai alarm. I too like that as my dear husband. To remind me each day, but I had no idea it would come to this. No, stop. She knows not what she speaks. I am the one. No. Oh. Oh, Abbott and me. Bailiff, summon physician at once. Oh. Bleh, bleh, bleh. The physician is now attending the high priest. Emmy, will you tell us everything? Just like my husband, tragedy unfolded during the Beast of Blessings. Prepare for Dad's escape. Suddenly appeared, yes. Pereira was shocked when he saw me there. I did not believe he did. He was there simply to investigate the hideout. So then, the true identity of the late rebel hunting lady was... He was a member of the secret police serving directly under the Ministry of Justice. And then he said to me, I can kill rebels with impunity. The Justice Minister has my back. Within the secret police to deal rebels a heavy blow. But murder and sanctioned by the crown is still murder. Oh, so it's self-defense now. As I say, I got a little trick up my sleeve. Oh. Yep. Would never. That explains why I abandoned his real name. Yes. Even when it's part of coming up the tattoo that all crew receive. I was a member of the secret police? That explains why no order was given to investigate our attacks. I'm hearing this for the first time. But this cannot be. This true? Justice ministers. Peace. Now, Lady Amy, can please continue. Beret suddenly lunged at me. That's when I pushed the stone slab towards him with all my might. I never meant for what happened next to occur. Allow me to take it from here. Abbott and me, you sure you're alright now? Sorry I had to see that, but you need not worry about me, for I am dead. Please. I'd accidentally slain Zealot. I chilled his body to make it seem like he died more recently than he did. Or it was before prayer time had started, I placed his body in the prayer pose, knowing that no one would notice anything until the rite had concluded. Pin crime on my face. Yes, it was my doing. Never told my wife my plan, for she would have tried to stop me. How did you get Miss Faye's fingerprints on the dagger? I hold it while we were rehearsing. Might be before the riot had started with a sleeping agent. Then I put Lady Kira over the warbird statue. I was probably already groggy by the time the riot started. Then I ended my own life. Oh, okay. So, when your body was discovered, Lady Kira's robes were on the ground. My body backwards. As I did, I grabbed onto the robe and fell on the ground. Oh my goodness, he committed lots of You needn't have committed suicide simply for the accused. I would have expected you of all people to understand. The kingdom's... It cannot be sad. That would be sad. It can't be. Yes, I finally understand. Defense, circumstantial evidence supports Miss Emmy's killing acolyte in self-defense. However, it would be impossible to prove it without a lawyer. That's why the crime wanted to be pinned on my faith. Fail to see what this has to do. It's the most important piece of evidence. The high priest wanted to frame as a serial killer. It was a clever plan which he made sort of see Lady Kira in his final moments. Placed Lady Kira's robes. I made it seem like Miss Acolyte Faye was a rebel hunting. Okay. Saying you used my divine seance to produce false evidence. Forgive me your benevolence, but it was the only way to help my lovely wife. If you had approached me. But I had little faith in lawyers despite being a rebel. How utterly foolish cuss ones for such a reason. My lovely wife would have rushed to my defense. In the case went to trial, she would have suffered the same fate I under the Defense Culpability Act. Had she been convicted of that by that foolish man. This cannot be. And under our laws has all been. Can't say I'm surprised. No, I really can't. She's kind of like been completely fucked up mentally, like by like everybody in our family. Like, damn. But you mustn't allow another innocent soul to be charged under that despicable act. Of course, I'll do what I can. And what I have done is unforgivable. I can only offer my utmost apologies. Your Majesty? Yes? I ask that you please look after my wife. You have my word. Benevolence, it's time I return. Parting, if you please. Hold it. Benevolence, please, allow me the honor. Yes, it would be more fitting for you to wait for someone to send him on his way. I'm so glad to see you. Oh, this is so sad. Thank you for everything. I'm sorry to leave you like this. Oh, no. Now you can watch me from the world beyond. Yes, always and forever. My all. Aww. Oh, this is sad. This is a depressing story. This is, I think, the saddest we've seen. Oh, he's been sent to the heavens. Oh. And this is why the main antagonist is the dictator. My darling Trust. Oh. 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 It's really sad. That's depressing as fuck. As I return to the Twilight Realm. Maya. I feel great. Guess he didn't mean me. I guess that means he didn't leave any regrets behind. Oh. What about the child? It's over. It was a sad reality born of love and tragedy born of the defense DCA. Very well, no need to continue. Prosecutor, have you anything to say? I owe you a debt. One day I will pay you back in court someday. With all current and previous charges against him, I hereby declare end of defense. Not guilty. Woo! Not guilty. I only think Game 2, Case 3. Which one's that again? Which one was that again? Oh, it's a long time since I last played that one. Me to third case. What is it again? Something about Big Tot, unless I'm big. Oh, Big Top is not sad. Ugh. Ugh. That is a disgusting case. I hate it. I hate that case. I refuse to believe it's sad. It is just a series of frustration. It is a terrible case. It's just so sad. Protect this or join the revolution. When she would be probably your benevolence. Huh? What? Are you alright? Right, you, how could I possibly be alright? Oh, I'm sorry. I have to is great. It's a terrible it's a love triangle with a 42, like a 40-plus-year-old man, a 21-year-old, and a 14-year-old. That is what the case hinges on. It is, you even discredited my mother and father's teachings, you soulless infidel. Bit more than, what am I to do? I always believed that the community, Mitama, would lead me to the absolute truth. You overturned my insights. Revealed that they serve to support false charges rather than the truth. I am now left with a heavy truth in my heart that I have sent multiple people. That's when you're wrong, your benevolence. Maya? How dare you? And bring forth the voices of the Mitama into the world. If you don't do that, who will? Spirit channeling. The secret art. What can I do? My spirit pillar doesn't even approach yours. Haha. This is a cruel joke, the royalty. Why not? You shouldn't talk like that. Huh? Listen, your benevolence, you were just fulfilling your duties, weren't you? Ugh, the 14-year-old fucked. Ugh. The royal priest is not something to be taken lightly. The station of royal... You and your kingdom believe... Your people of your kingdom, and that means... Then what are they supposed to believe in? You know, not of what you speak. Actually, I kind of do. I'm only here for training, so I can become a master of the village back home. Even for today, I called you a neophyte practitioner. It's alright. Thank you for finally acknowledging me. Future village master, I guess you shouldn't be surprised considering they all had a common ancestor. They did indeed. Barb 10, what's this? Doesn't matter, you were always 100% accurate. Proud of what you did. You played an important part in assuring that justice is served. Kingdom's legal system. Without lawyers, your insights come accepted as the sole truth. Which gives rise to that as the root of it all. But that's dangerous thinking. That's the your benevolence. Crown Princess, you are destined to rule this. That means one day there will be many things for you alone you must determine. Like how you to keep your people happy, and what must be true and false. More importantly, what role you must play therein. Bloop. Bloop, 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 ba-da-da-da-da. Knowing you, your benevolence, you're more than capable. I've never met my talk like this before. She's really come a long way from talking about random hamburgers. Boom. What was that? Came from the hallway. Look, we better go check it out. Mrs. and me. Sorry for what transpired. You're almost sentenced to death because of me. Oh? She has a lot of makeup if she can do that. By picking up where my husband left off, I will see the revolution through. There is nothing that can happen again. My dearly departed husband. We gotta hurry. That voice, Mr. Arable. They must learn that the peace we enjoy is a false one, built on the backs of innocents. Hell yeah! Hey, TW. I love that. Dirk, everything's ready. It's time to go. Dirk. Wait, Rebel leader Dirk? After him. Don't let him get away. The power to forge a society in which the law judges us all fairly. It's the start of a legal revolution. I've seen Dirk before. Hey, Nick. Hate to bother you while you're lost in thought. But I just got a great idea. What is it? Phoenix. Steel Samurai vs. the Rebel Dirk. Better make for another awesome TV show. Balloon Punish in there, everyone goes nuts over it. He never sees in those shows. Good to know that no matter what happens, Maya will always be Maya. Hell yeah. Doot, doot, doot. Yeah. End. Doot, 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 doot. We will save. And then I'll probably actually end. I have work tomorrow morning and I've had a lot to do today. And anyway, we should go and find somebody or something. But anyway, like, yeah, so today was just kind of vibing, thriving, and conniving. Getting through that story. I think there's 2 more cases of that game. Left. And it takes about, can take about 2 streams, 1 to 2 streams to complete. 1 to 2 streams to complete that. So it's probably got a couple more. I want to move on to other games. I really do. Look, it's Flux. Let's go Red Flux. I want to play a lot of other games as well. And I'm just like not 100% sure about who or what to play. I know I want to play through the Kingdom Hearts games. I think they'd be a lot of fun. Play through the worlds. I played through them years ago, around when I was still in like early uni, probably pre-COVID actually. Pre-COVID actually. I think that was a big thing. And now I'm just like, now I want to play. But anyway, folks, you are loved, you are valid, do not let anyone tell you otherwise. Please make sure you do take care of yourself. You are super important, very neglect. Please don't go to Health Academy or anybody else. I will be back again tomorrow. We're going to be probably playing Wuthering Waves, or it might be something else. It might just be me trying to clear out a couple of the little bug games. It'll probably be Wuthering Waves, because I think that got an update today, actually. Anyway, I will see you all again then. And then, I love you all. Bye-bye, my friends. Much Chaster. Bye-bye. Here's the raid message.